Craig, here we are Friday morning at the training ground, a couple of days to reflect on Tuesday evening's game. What are your thoughts now?
I think they're pretty much as they were after the game. I think for 82 minutes I thought we were excellent. 2-0 up. They're a good side, Fylde, and I'm sure they'll be up there at the end of the season. But we'd done exactly what we said we were going to do. We knew how they were going to play.
You should just mention that Bruno's in the room, just having some water.
Just having a little drink.
That's character for the interview. It's fine.
Yeah. So yeah, we knew that they were a good side. So we had to be compact. We had to be patient. But I thought when we attacked, we looked really dangerous and got our 2 goals up. 2 great goals from Jimmy. And then the first goal gives them a lifeline. And when you look back at the video, like I have done, there's some bits of questionable refereeing in there. I mean, there's a blatant foul on Mark Kitchen. There's an offside, potentially on the first one. But if that's not given, then surely when the lad runs in and hits it off the lad who's in front of him, he's now offside. So to miss that is really poor, and that gives them a lifeline. 82 minutes gone. We start to sit back a little bit because we're panicking. We're 2-0 up, now it's 2-1, and we want to keep what we've got, which is understandable. But really, it should have been comfortable at 2-0. We'd done everything we had, but for a couple of really poor decisions, it gives them a lifeline. So that's disappointing. But then, I've looked at the second goal. I thought he'd got across someone and put a really good header in, but he's actually misheaded it, and it's gone onto his shoulder and looped right the way up over Ben. So we were a touch unfortunate with it. But I'm not going to take anything away. I thought the lads were superb for the game, and like I say, Fylde are a really good side, and they'll be up there, so they'll feel like they've got out of jail. We feel like we've dropped 2 points.
Is the other night's performance and the way you set up and the game plan you had a little indication of the horses for courses approach you'll be taking this season?
Yeah, I know where we are as a team, and I know what we can do, and I know when we have to be really cautious, and I know when we can afford to have a little go for it. But a good mix between the two and play every game would be perfect for us. Different teams have different strengths. Fylde's strength the other night was their movement and the way they kept the ball. Other teams have different strengths, so I'll have a look at that and play to it. But really, I want to concentrate on what we do, particularly with the ball, because I think with the ball we can hurt teams. Whether that's on the counter attack or whether that's keeping possession and playing through people, I think we've got a good mix at the club.
And this weekend the games don't get any easier, although it's at home again. It's against an unbeaten side who've strengthened well over the summer and had a good start on the back of it. Yeah, they have. They've had a really good start.
So we have to be on our toes. I know what they're about. I've seen the games. They've had a really good start, strong start. Scored goals. They look decent at their set pieces. They'll get the ball in the box. And they've got some good players, so we've got to be aware of that. Saying that, we're at home. The onus will be on us to go and attack. It's just one of them games that you get week in, week out. There's really difficult games in this league, and this is no different. They'll be full of confidence, and we should be full of confidence after the last 2 performances we've had. So yeah, same again. I'd say to the players, Tuesday night was a good yardstick for where we are, and I'm fairly pleased with the progress we're making.
And I guess like yourself and the players will be feeling the same. I spoke to a couple of them after the game on Tuesday. They were really, really disappointed and frustrated. But as time goes on, they'll concentrate more on the positive aspects and be really looking forward to doing that again on Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, Fylde were a team that we haven't done that well against it. I think they beat us twice last year.
Never beaten.
No, so sometimes you get teams like that, but to get in the position we did and not see the game out shows you how far we've come as well if we're disappointed. Bromley the same. Bromley beat us twice last year. They were really good against us, particularly at their place when they give us a bit of a going over. So we know we've got to be on our game, but that's no different to week in, week out. The team who's most consistent, it's generally the teams who do well in this league, and we've got to find our consistency now. So I'm judging that on the last 2 performances. But if I'm being honest, I think barring the Sutton first half, we've been really good in all the games. We've controlled the games, apart from Fylde where we had a different plan. So I've been pleased with what's gone on between the 2 boxes. It's in both boxes that the game's really won or lost in this league, and you have to be ruthless in when you're attacking in their box, and likewise when we're defending, whether it's set pieces or whether it's attacks in open play, we have to do things properly at the other end. But we've been doing a lot of work on it, and I can see improvement in that.
And just finally, obviously 3.5-4 weeks ago we were sat here talking, wondering whether you were going to have sleepless nights about the selection of your team, and then some really bad luck on the injury front, and suddenly we've got a full treatment room. What's the latest situation there?
I think there's no change. We'll be checking on a few today to see how they are. We'll have a few walking wounded as well who might not train today but are possibilities for tomorrow. At the minute there's no let up in it. I think we've got 7 or 8, possibly 8 who are struggling, but you know, the squad's coped really well with it. I thought we coped well the other night, even though we had to play a couple of players who weren't fully fit. But I think we're probably stretched to our max now. I can't afford any more.